Good afternoon, this is Jeff with Sewer Tech Northwest. Today we're at property address 202 Church Street here in Dayton. We're located at the rear of the home. We have a 4-inch ABS cleanout as our point of access. I'm going to insert the camera and check the overall condition and serviceability of the sanitary sewer line. We currently have water running. We're going to zero the camera counter out right here at the base of the cleanout, and we'll refer to this spot as the point of access. Here we go, and it looks like we do have some standing water here immediately upon access. We'll take a look at this on the way out when it's drained. Alright, we just finally popped out of the belly there. We'll keep looking, but it looks like we've got about a 30-foot section of bellied pipe there. We'll take a better look on the way out. Transitions here to 4-inch 30-34. And here at 34 feet, we have reached the main lateral. I'm going to do locates to verify where that's at. Looks like it's headed to the rear fence line, and then we'll let it drain out before taking a look at the belly. Yeah, located the camera head right at the rear fence line, or where the retaining wall is at. We'll give it just a minute longer here. It's still draining a little bit. Alright, the line's down to a trickle at this point. That's not really going to exacerbate the belly here hardly at all. We're going to go ahead and reel back. It looks like the belly here dissipates right around 29 feet. I'm going to put a marking here. Alright, put an X marking here at the rear of the property. This is all under grass and dirt. We're at 4 feet 6 inches deep there. And once you get back here to right around 23 feet, at the end of the belly there around 30 feet, it's only got about a 1/16 of an inch of water, which is not a big deal, but unfortunately you can't correct part of the belly. You have to fix all of it. And it starts to get much more severe here around 23 feet. We're up right into at least an inch of standing water here. Yeah, here at 20 feet, we are at 4 feet 8 inches deep. I'm actually getting it about 2 inches deeper here than out at the end of the belly, which is pretty indicative of it. It's not grading deeper. And we're at 3 feet 8 inches deep here at 10 feet. And in the middle of that belly there, it's a trick I do to try and measure the water. You jerk the camera back really fast. The whole time the camera stays submerged. We've got about pretty darn close to 3 inches or to 4 inches of standing water at its worst point. So it's completely bellied out, unfortunately. I'm going to do my last marking here right at the clean out. We're about 2 feet 8 inches deep here, right up. We're about 2 feet out from the clean out currently. The standing water starts right at the clean out. The unfortunate part here is it's a directional clean out. As far as I can tell, it looks like the standing water is starting right at the clean out, but I have no way to reverse direction and go back into the crawl space. I'd keep that in mind here when trying to figure out whether this is even feasible or not. But out near the main, we're close to 5 feet. Next to the house here, about 2 feet 8 inches deep. I highly recommend a repair to correct that entire section there of standing water. And if it's possible at some point, I'd try and camera into underneath the house to make sure that the standing water doesn't originate inside of there. As best I can tell, it looks like it starts right at the clean out or pretty much at the foundation wall and extends all the way out to the rear fence line. I would recommend a rescope afterward to ensure that it was installed properly and we don't end up with a bellied out line again.